What's poppin'? What's poppin', world? It's your boy JB, man. We are back one more time. This time we popping into Australia. We gonna run across this little crazy interview that I ran across. I ran across a snippet of it. Listen, if for whatever reason they don't show the crazy part that I saw, then I'm gonna have the video queued up, already ready to go. But like always, this is my first time seeing this video. This is a real life reaction to it, so that's what we're gonna see. All right, so hey, you guys stick around. Thanks for checking in, and let's check this crazy stuff out together, y'all. Let's go.
Mark Brandon Reid, also known as Chopper Reid, has spent 17 of his 37 years on this, the wrong side of the law. When he was released from jail last year, he wrote a best-selling book and said he was finished with crime. 10 days ago, Chopper Reid told me the same thing, face to face.
I'm 37 years old now. I'm an old man. I don't do those things anymore.
Those things he's referring to are a long list of ugly crimes.
From petty rubbish to murder, arson, malicious wounding.
Has he given up a life of crime? Just 4 days after this interview, Mark Brandon Chopper Reid was once again arrested and charged, this time with attempted murder. It happened right here in Evandale, the tiny village in Tasmania that Chopper frequents to drink at the Clarendon Hotel. It is alleged Sydney Michael Collins left the hotel with Chopper, and 15 minutes later, Collins was maliciously wounded. Could Chopper have done it? Well, he is one of Australia's most notorious criminals. Chopper then demonstrated the accuracy of his marksmanship.
Look at that good old Hulk Hogan handlebar mustache he got popping off. Yeah, brother. All right, let's look at it. I like the little, what is this? It looked like a little Tommy gun or something. It sounds like a little 22, little 11. Sounds like a shoot something small. Maybe 9, I doubt it, but it shoots something small.
Chopper then demonstrated the accuracy of his marksmanship.
I'm a very, very good shot. Would you like me to show you how good a shot I am?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll get my young assistant, Trent. Grab that bottle. Get over there. Play by the hour.
Once Chopper got started, there was no stopping him.
You want me to have a go? Show you?
Okay.
I'll show you? All right. Hold it up quick.
Wait a minute. Is he just going to... He's just going to stand out there? Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. You know, this could be a magic trick. I'm going to look at it like a magic trick. But would you guys be the guy in the black sweater out there, his assistant? How much would he have to pay you? Because he did say something, or he will end up saying something about how they get paid by the hour. So let's rewind it. And while I rewind it, I want you guys to think. Leave it down below in the comment section right now.
Play by the hour.
Once...
How good a shot I am.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll get my young assistant, Trent. Grab that bottle. Get over there. Just play by the hour.
Once Chopper got started, there was no stopping him.
You want me to have a go? Show you?
Okay.
I'll show you? All right. Hold it up clear. Hang on, I'll just see if the gun works first. Oh, the gun works nicely.
Oh.
Yep, I'm a crack shot.
So how long's it taken you to be a shot like that?
He's a crack son. Like I said, he is a crack son.
Oh. Well, most of my life.
Chopper started a new life in Tasmania, primarily because it has the laxest gun laws in the country. Why does he have so many guns? He claims there are as many as 25 contracts out on his life.
There's 2 serious ones. The rest are all jokes. Don't worry about them. The contracts that the Italians put out on me, they're just good for a giggle.
But it's not only for reasons of self-protection that Chopper insists on surrounding himself with so much weaponry.
Because I have a great interest in keeping the rabbit population down. I feel it is my duty to keep the rabbit population down. I know a lot of human rabbits too.
While in Pentridge Prison, Chopper alleges he cut off his own ears in an attempt to be removed from H.
Hey, I was thinking he had little tiny ass ears, man. He done cut off his ears. Vincent Van Gogh looking ass boy.
Chopper alleges he cut off his own ears in an attempt to be removed from H Division.
You don't have ears like Mickey Mouse, that's for sure. Can you tell us what happened to your ears?
You're getting a bit personal there, aren't you? If I shot you in the kneecap, Renee, we're entering Logie territory. You're the only journalist that ever had a crack at my ears, you cheeky young bugger.
And he was removed from H Division to hospital.
Was it to prove a point to a warden?
No, just to prove to get out of H Division. And then everyone else thought there was something to be gained, and they all started cutting off their ears, and a couple of characters cut off their and I bailed out of the gang. When the dicky birds start hitting the pavement, I'm out. That's it, me, I'm gone.
Wait up. These bloodies are so flippin' bat crazy. Bat guano crazy. That they're cutting off their own ears and little soldiers to get out of prison. How bad is their prison? It's a good question. Another question is how effing crazy are they? How many marbles are they really missing in their head? Let me rewind it just so we get full context of, at least more context of what's going on. What?
Territory?
I'm not.
You're the only journalist that ever had a crack at my ears, you cheeky young bugger.
That's crazy.
And he was removed from H Division to hospital.
Was it to prove a point to a warden?
No, just to prove to get out of H Division. And then everyone else thought there was something to be gained, and they all started cutting off their ears, and a couple of characters cut off their and I bailed out of the gang. When the dicky birds start hitting the pavement, I'm out. That's it, me, I'm gone, finished.
Yet he had no problem cutting off people's toes. This was one of the tortures through which Chopper made money and a name for himself.
I always thought the removal of toes with a bolt cutter was rather humane. As I said to a mate of mine, Linus Patrick Driscoll, who was head of a group called the Toe Cutters in the late 60s and early 70s, I thought that cutting people's toes off with a bolt cutter was rather puffy. I thought it was rather effeminate.
Why is
Well,
that?
like a blowtorch, the smell of burning flesh in the air.
He claims he's never tortured or murdered an innocent person. He says there was only one group he preyed upon.
Scumbags, basically people I didn't like, drug dealers, heroin dealers, people who had earned their living through the sale of heroin, made a lot of money, killed a lot of people. They had no right to the money, I had no money, so bugger them. Why should I stand on the footpath with me in my hand while these I shouldn't say that, should I? While these people drive past in their Mercedes coupes and wearing $20,000 Rolex watches and making a lot of money. Why should I have nothing while all these dagos and wogs and assorted, third world brown types make a fortune out of heroin?
Ever thought of getting a job?
Oh, but no. Perish the thought. No, I have applied for work. Yeah.
So, how would you describe yourself? What is the job?
Right, what would you hire him for? To do? Other than what he is known to do. Chop people's toes off, y'all. What will we hire him to do, y'all? Leave it down below.
I've applied for work. Yeah.
So, how would you describe yourself? What is the job or trade you've been doing for the last 10 years? Or more?
Garbage disposal. Garbage disposal. A sanitary engineer.
Oh. Diabolical.
Tattoos are only part of the mutilation of Chopper's body.
I got stabbed with a 8.5-inch butcher's knife here.
What for?
This, all sorts of things. Twice there, ice pick straight through the heart there, Stanley knife across there, Stanley knife across there, Stanley knife, Stanley knife, Stanley knife here, bullet hole here, ice pick here, Stanley knife.
He's even tried to remove some of these tattoos with a blowtorch himself. The blowtorch was also his preferred instrument of torture.
It's reasonably easy. He just takes a flame.
Is this the living Deadpool? Like, what is going on? Stab wound here, ice pick here, ice pick to the heart there. What the hell is going on in Australia, man? What are y'all feeding these fools? Fucking Terminator.
Take the shoe off. Give it a tickle. Want me to show you?
I'd prefer it if you explained it.
Ladies and
In his heyday in the Melbourne criminal underworld, Chopper played Russian roulette with a loaded gun for fun and money. And when I told Chopper I thought he was a sociopath,
not a sociopath at all. Nothing wrong with me.
He's crazy.
Mark Chopper Reed has been remanded in custody and will appear in court again on June 10 when a new chapter in his life will begin. What you've just seen is only part of his story. I'll bring you a full report on the life and crimes of Mark Chopper Reed at a later date.
Now, when Renee Brack joined the team, she had no idea that one of her stories would make headlines on almost 200 television stations across the United States. Now, have a listen to how Hard Copy America introed her first story on Chopper Reed.
Oh, before that, there's a whole lot more to that story, and she has a good little poker face on her. Let's see what goes on. We got another minute left, and if they don't get to the juicy stuff, brother, whoa.
You'd have to search far and wide to find the most dangerous man in America, let alone the
Snaggletooth
world. But meet Chopper Reed. A woman faced him down in his hideout on an island off Australia. The real Tasmanian devil.
But there's one scene the Americans didn't see, and neither did viewers in Australia.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a slug in this gun. Now, you got to take my word for it, but there's a slug in this gun. Well, I want one shot to my head. One shot to Renee's. Are you ready, Renee?
I don't think I want to play.
Are you ready? You don't want to play. Bad luck.
bruh. Bruh. That will probably be the day.
Ladies and
My
gentlemen,
last day
there's a
work.
slug in this gun. Now, you got to take my word for it, but there's a slug in this gun.
What?
Well, I want one shot to my head. One shot to Renee's. Are you ready, Renee?
Are you ready, Renee?
I don't think I want to play.
She don't want to play.
Are you ready? You don't want to play.
He's
Bad luck.
You're playing anyways. And then shoot. Again, this will be my last day. Hey, man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Would y'all work after this? I'm in disbelief. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Until next time. Chopper Reed, you guys.